Hi everybody and welcome back to Kimbo's Comfort Kitchen, and today we are going to do the national dish of Denmark, Stegt Flaesk, or fried pork belly. It's not really complicated, but I'm making the video because there are a few changes that I have made compared to what my grandparents, my morfar, the way they used to do it, which was in a frying pan. And I don't do that. I bake it in the oven, and I also rub a little avocado oil on it, and I put on some kosher salt. That's it. It's very simple, but as I said, it's attention to detail that makes this dish from pretty good to really spectacular as a really nice piece of comfort food. And it's usually served with parsley sauce, and there's a connection up here you can take a look at for my other recipe on how to make parsley sauce with new potatoes and red beets. So here we go. Quick and simple. Hope you enjoy it, and remember, please share if you like this. If you haven't already subscribed, that would be great too, but sharing helps a lot. Okay, thanks very much. Talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, as usual, it's always about your housekeeping. So I've got a cloth that I put down just to keep the board from sliding around. I've got a nice fresh board that I've just cleaned, and here's the plate we're going to use. Let's line that up so it looks symmetrical. And as always, it's about your ingredients, which is pork belly. And you can see it's quite meaty. I got this at Chaffee's, one of my favorite butchers in town in Vancouver, BC. And as I keep saying, it's all about the details. Now, my grandma, my mom, never did it this way, and I've got half of it here, which I'm going to just show you right now. And I'm going to start with a bit of avocado oil, and I'm going to rub this pork belly, which is not bacon because it's not smoked and it's not salted. But I just want to get it coated with a little bit of this avocado oil because it will help crisp it up. And this pork belly, by the way, has the rind still on it. You can buy it without it, but as Danes, we like this. But the difference on this too is that when you do it in a frying pan, the old-fashioned way, you end up with, first of all, it ends up cooking unevenly because it's in a frying pan. And most commercial applications of cooking bacon, for example, are all done on a tray in the oven, and we bake it. And we bake it because it's the most effective way to cook it evenly. So this is one of the biggest differences from the traditional way of making Stegt Flaesk. So now that it's all covered in oil, I'm going to take some kosher salt, and I'm using Diamond, which is a brand, but it's a major brand for kosher salt. And people always ask, well, what's the difference with kosher? The real difference with kosher is that it's sea salt and it's a natural flake and has a lot more surface area than regular iodized salt does. And as a result, it absorbs moisture much more quickly than regular salt does. So I know it seems counterintuitive that I'm flipping this salt over into the oil again, but trust me, you'll see the bottom line. The end result is this will come out very crispy, very even, and I just have to keep drying my hands before I do this. I've preheated the oven to 350 degrees and with convection. Now you don't need convection, but it certainly helps. So that's the prep. I know it's very complicated, that's the prep for a Stegt Flaesk, baked in the oven. Now I know the term is fried, but we're not actually going to do that this time because we've figured out how to improve it. So let me prep the other half and we'll go from there. All right, so next I've taken a pan with a grill on it, and I am going to, and I've left, this was preheated in the oven at 350. So you're going to hear a little bit of a sizzle, not much, but a little. And as you can see, the other thing I should mention here is the thickness. So you can see the thickness. It's not a quarter inch, just short, but it would be, I don't know, 1 centimeter, I guess is a metric version. And it's been salted and oiled. And I'm going to put 2 of these into the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes, and then I'm going to check it. We're just short of 25 minutes. I know I said 30, but this is what we got. And I'm going to flip them right now, just so we can get some evenness in the crispiness. And I'm going to do that with the other tray. And I'm going to turn the heat up about from 350 Fahrenheit. I'm going to put it to about 375 Fahrenheit. And we'll see where that goes. And we're going to keep an eye on it, but I'm thinking about another 10-15 minutes. Okay, so another 15 minutes have gone by, and looks pretty good. But you know what? I miscalculated. It's not as crisp as I want. So I'm going to flip it a third time. And I'm going to turn the heat up to 3. I know I said I was going to, but I didn't. I'm going to turn it up to 375. Oops. Squeeze it. And we'll see what that looks like in another 10 minutes. All right, so let's pull this out of the oven and take a look. There we go. And there you go. It's golden. And that's Stegt Flaesk done in the oven. And if you hold on just 2 seconds, I'll show you what it looks like with the whole meal. The full meal deal, as they say. Okay, so let's plate. So we got some potatoes, new potatoes. I don't peel them. I know a lot of Danes like to peel them, but A, I'm lazy. B, the skin is extremely nutritious. So, I mean, that's like half the flavor and nutrition of potato is in the skin. So I don't do that. But what I am going to do right now is I'm going to plate the Stegt Flaesk onto plate. And given this is just for my mom, she's 86, so she doesn't actually eat a lot. I think that's where we're going to leave that. And of course, it wouldn't be complete without some obeda on the side, because we know that we all like red beets. So we'll do that, and then the ultimate is the parsley sauce, which I have a video on. And if you look up into the upper, was it right corner, I'll put a feed on there so that you can take a look at that and make parsley sauce. There's the pasilla sauce. And I always like to put a little bit of cracked pepper on top of that. Some people don't, but very simple meal, but it's basically it's the Danish national dish. We really like our pork. So there you go. I hope you enjoy. And right after this, I'm going to actually show you a video on how I'm purposefully going to burn my parsley sauce, my prosciutto sauce. And I'm going to show you how to save that if you go to the next video afterwards. All right. Hope you enjoy this. Thanks very much for your support, guys. And if you like it, please share. That's a big one. And you've already subscribed, mostly anyway. So, tack for det. We'll talk later.